What's going on, y'all? It's Cop Pizzle. So I know a lot of you guys out there like the trash talking content, but this video is something that I have to make. I have to put out there. I have to get it out there, and it's because it's important to me. As excited as I am about Daniel Jones, and I'm really excited about it because, the one thing that a lot of Giant fans couldn't comprehend was that, and maybe they just weren't smart enough, they couldn't comprehend the fact that the day that Jerry Reese was fired and the day that Dave Gettleman was hired, the Giants organization became different on those 2 days. It completely changed. Yeah, the jerseys were the same. Yeah, their location and where they played. But the franchise was completely different. So when you draft Daniel Jones at the 6th overall pick, and people are acting like idiots and reacting like morons, even though they don't even know what the hell they're reacting to, they're reacting to all the crap that Jerry Reese had put the Giants organization through for the last few years before Dave Gettleman. To react that way after Dave Gettleman's second draft was completely and utter nonsense. Silly for people to do that. Silly for people to go on social media sites and act that way. You have got to let this man, Dave Gettleman, the guy with gorilla nuts, you got to let him do his thing. And if it don't work out, if the draft picks don't work, if free agent signings don't work, then you can crucify him. Then you can take him and put him on his cross. But until then, until that time has come by, you can't react that way because, once again, the guy that you're reacting to has already left the building. So, as excited as I am for those people to look silly about, hating the Daniel Jones pick, and I remember where I was the night that they drafted him. I was standing on Broadway in Nashville, standing in the rain. It was wet. I felt a lot of my friends stayed home, wanted to have draft parties, all this nonsense. I felt an obligation to be there. I felt like there was something pulling me there that night that called for me to be there. I didn't know what it was, but I just felt the need that I had to be there. I had to be there. And when Daniel Jones was picked, the whole world was shocked. But Pizzle, my reaction, and I have it on video, I have not posted, I'm saving it for the right time. My reaction to that was the same reaction that I got when American Pharoah crossed the line to win the Triple Crown. It had been 37 years since a horse had done it, and when New York Giants selected a quarterback, my reaction to that was, there's the one. There's the one. There's the one we all been waiting on. Not Pizzle necessarily waiting on, but a lot of people. There's the one. Because Eli Manning has been the quarterback for over half of my life now, practically. 16 years. He's going on his 16th season. And he's been the leader of this team. He's been everything to Giants football. And everything I know I hoped he would be as when they drafted him. He's been everything. That and more. But after many, many years, you just wonder who's going to fill his shoes. Who's going to take his spot? Who is the guy that's going to be the next potentially Eli? And for these people last year to make these videos and these tweets about, let's just go out and get Bridgewater, or let's go get this kid, or let's go get Herbert, or let's get this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. Completely doing these clickbait bullshit and completely lowering the class of what the Giants QB position means in sports. I mean, if you're a Giants fan, there should be no position more important to you than the quarterback position. I mean, it is, to me, it's like being the shortstop for the New York Yankees. It should mean everything. Everything. And to just put anybody in there, anybody will be all right. It'll be better than Eli. To do anything like that is pathetic. It's pathetic. And it's not what being a Giants fan should be all about. You should hold yourself and the position to a higher standard, period. With all that being said, I'm excited for Daniel Jones, and I'm excited to see his career. But I'm rooting for Eli Manning this season. I am. I'm rooting for Eli because Eli has given me, as a fan, more than I could ever ask for, period. You know, the day he showed up, they had 2 Super Bowl rings. They had 2. When Eli Manning leaves the New York Giants, when he's played his last game, the New York Giants are going to have 4. He doubled that for us. Super Bowls matter. They do. They matter, and especially they definitely matter if you're a part of that. If you're a Steelers fan and Steelers out there winning the shit in the 70s and you weren't here for all that, it may not matter to you. But if you've been alive for all Super Bowls, it matters to you. It does. You remember those seasons. They're perfect. You can't beat them. They're special. They just are. And for that, I'm rooting for Eli this year to hold off Daniel Jones, to give this team the quarterback it needs, give them a good boost, and carry them as far as they can possibly go as a team. I'm not saying they go to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they win the NFC or whatever. I'm not a booger eater. I don't come out here and make clickbait bullshit ass prediction shit. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to support them, root my ass off, and tell these other fans that they ain't shit. But I'm rooting for Eli to carry this team as far as he can carry them at his age, at the wear and tear that he has. No doubt about it, Daniel Jones is a new, hungry line, and I get it. I get it. The old line has eventually got to be taken over by the new line. I get it. I understand it. I know about the damn jungle. I get it. But I'm rooting just one more time for Eli to do his thing. Because it means a lot to me as a fan, as a real fan. Not just somebody who wants their team to be good so I can point the finger and say, ha, 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 my team's really good. No, because there's something deep inside that Eli has given me. And how dare I, as a fan, just turn my back on him? Daniel Jones' time will come. But this is still Eli's time. And I hope he does the job this year. I do.